Hi everyone, it's Helen Birch here. Great to see you again. Today we're going to be talking about using sex as a form of self-care, and many things can lead to a lacking sex life. Pressure at work, a busy family life, those menopausal years, and of course having self-confidence issues. And it's not uncommon for women to let their own needs fall through the cracks when they're putting all their energy and attention into building a business, a career, and balancing a household. So today I am going to share some of my top tips to reignite a healthy sex life for those of us who have not really been giving ourselves the attention that we need. But I am first just quickly going to explain how I came to be a hypnotherapist and then an sex expert. So when I went to my first hypnotherapy session, I wasn't very hopeful that it would work, but I was open-minded and willing to give it a go. And to my surprise and my relief, it was just the ticket. Within 10 to 15 minutes, a lot of the stress I was feeling was reduced. I used to feel a lot of stress in my jaw. Once I could feel it going from my jaw, I knew my whole body was relaxing. We did a couple of sessions together, and without sounding too cliche, it changed my life. It literally gave me my life back. I was able to handle things better at work, I was able to be a much better partner at home, and it reinstalled my confidence in myself. And this is when I really took an interest in the treatment and I decided to study hypnotherapy. So after becoming qualified, I started treating a wide range of clients and I found a common theme with them, and it gave me the niche I have today. They all seem to have sex and relationship problems, and this really piqued my interest and I decided to delve deeper into my research. So I took it upon myself to start researching lots of different techniques, different mind programming methods, and combining them all into hypnotherapy and sexual relationship therapy. And there's not really many people that are combining those two things. So that is just a little bit about me, and how I have come to be where I am now and where my passion has taken me now. So many things can lead to having a disjointed sex life. This can include pressure at work, a busy family life. It can also include those peri and menopausal years, and of course having self-confidence issues. And it's not uncommon for women to let their own needs fall through the cracks when they're putting all their energy and attention into their own lives, into handling other people's lives, such as children and other family members, and lots of caregiving roles. So the mind is the most important part of sex, and getting the mind on board is crucial. The mind is our biggest sexual organ, and so the mind and body need to work together. We can do this by developing female sensuality. And I believe that sensuality includes using all our senses alongside mindfulness. Seeing sex as a form of self-care is rooted in science. It can improve all areas of your health and well-being, and sex and sensuality can release feel-good chemicals. And these chemicals include dopamine, which is the happiness and the brain reward system chemical. It can release endorphins, which is good for pain relief, excellent for distressing, mood boosting. It's the same chemical you get from exercising or eating chocolate. It also releases oxytocin, which is the love hormone, and it can be bonding yourself, creating that love in yourself and boosting your self-esteem. It also increases testosterone, which is good for stamina, arousal, and boosting your libido. And it also produces prolactin, which is a mood-boosting chemical. It boosts your immune system, and it also helps boost the sleep chemical and relaxation. So for women, there are also additional benefits, and this can include lowering blood pressure, having heart health, self-esteem and body image issues, lowering depression and anxiety. It can lower inflammation, strengthen the pelvic floor, It can also lead to stress reduction, and it can also create and develop the closeness and intimacy bond. So for women, sexual pleasure is a one true pleasure that you can do for yourself. You don't need anyone to help you. It doesn't need to cost you anything. It's something that you can do just for yourself. So I'm going to share some of my tips that you can use to reignite a healthy sex life, in particular for those of us who have not been giving ourselves the attention that we need. So as I've said before, it's an excellent stress reliever, and although many women will say it's the last thing on their mind when they're extremely stressed, the last thing they want to do is have sex. So the first thing to point out here is that I'm not talking about having full-blown penetrative sex to enjoy pleasure. So let me explain why female pleasure is so good for us. And basically it's self-care, and it's a little bit like exercise, but it's just a bit nicer and also a bit easier. You just need to think of taking 5 or 10 minutes for yourself, and it's just really to explore your body, and you don't even need to go anywhere near your private parts or your genitals. It could just be something as simple as changing the lighting in the bedroom or the bathroom and running a nice bath with some essential oils and getting in. And just becoming mindful in that moment, just noticing how the water feels, just noticing how the candles flicker, and every time your mind wanders, just bringing you back into the moment. And this is really helpful for people who are often initially resistant. Just begin to explore your body, see where you like to be touched and where you don't, see how much pressure you like or how the temperature feels on your skin. Do you prefer it hot or cold, soft or hard? And it can be nothing at all to do with sex. It's just about reconnecting with your body and mind and deciding what sensations and feelings you like. So I also recommend for women with a low libido to just start off with yourself. There is no need to pressure yourself to orgasm, and it's just about giving yourself permission to explore without the pressure of an outcome. And by doing this, you're rewiring the body and mind to see this as a positive experience. You're able to get out of your head and into your body and see the idea of sex as positive. And this should in turn help you to become more open to your partner's initiation of sex instead of completely closing down the idea. If sex becomes on the table with your partner instead of an automatic no, you are becoming open to just the idea of it. Communicate to your partner that you're open to the idea of where it might lead, but with no expectation of the outcome. And you can be so quick when you have a low sex drive or you're just not in the mood that you automatically say no straight away. Yet sometimes having some love and some attention, some cuddling with each other, or just spending a bit of time together can totally calm the nervous system down. And then there can just be a little tinkle of a little idea of, oh, this feels nice, or maybe this could lead somewhere. So I complement my advice with hypnotherapy, which, if we were working together in sessions, would release the shame and guilt that particularly women have and feel around sex. So thank you very much for watching. And if you'd like to learn more, you can visit my website. You could leave a comment below or send me a message, and all the links will be below in the description box. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye for now.